They built a fence to keep me out, but they never imagined I'd buy the only key. For years, my mornings began with the quiet ritual of walking down to the lake. It wasn't just my property line that touched the water. It was my lifeline, a piece of serenity I'd inherited from my grandfather. But the new HOA board saw it differently. They saw my small, private access as a liability, an uncontrolled entry point. So, without warning, a cold, steel fence went up, severing my connection to the lake. The only access was now through a single gate, on a neighboring property, and the key belonged to the HOA president. My heart sank. I pleaded with them, explaining that this access was a legacy, a part of my home soul. They were unmoved, citing rules and regulations with cold indifference. The president, a man named Mr. Harris, seemed to take a particular satisfaction in my distress. He'd watch from his window as I stood by the fence, a prisoner on my own land. The legal battle was draining, a slow bleed of hope and money. It felt like they were trying to break my spirit, to force me to sell and leave. But they underestimated me. They saw a quiet homeowner. They didn't see the fire my grandfather had instilled in me, the resolve to protect what's ours. One evening, while researching property deeds, I stumbled upon a detail they had overlooked. The small strip of land with the gate wasn't common property. It belonged to the adjacent house, which was owned by an elderly woman who had moved into a care facility. The HOA was merely leasing it, and then, I saw it. The house was quietly going up for sale. A plan, audacious and terrifying, bloomed in my mind. I liquidated my savings, took out a loan I could barely afford, and put in an offer. The weeks that followed were the most stressful of my life. But then the call came. The house, the land, the gate, and the only key were mine. The next morning, I walked out, not to the fence, but to my new front door. I unlocked the gate and walked down to the water, the key feeling heavy and significant in my hand. Mr. Harris was on his porch, his coffee mug frozen midway to his lips, his face a perfect mask of disbelief. I didn't gloat. I simply looked at the lake, took a deep breath of the morning air, and felt my grandfather's presence beside me. If you've ever fought for something that meant more than just property, more than just rules, please give this video a like. It means more than you know. Remember this: some people will build fences to limit your world, but they can't fence in your determination. The most powerful keys aren't always made of metal. Sometimes they're forged from love, memory, and the courage to never give up.